How do you see this playing out?
There are very few things in the world that the president gets more passionate about than tariffs. And he feels very strongly about this. He feels very angry about the fact that several of his own handpicked justices ruled against him in this situation. He didn't want or expect that from them, even though, the folks who advised him on these justices were thinking more through a prism of originalism and judicial philosophy and not, I'm just going to vote with Trump at all times. So clearly there's something, let's just say the president had a bit of a different view on how he thinks these justices should operate than they do. But this is also an open question because he suggested that he's now going to pivot to a different authority, Section 122, to impose blanket tariffs on a whole bunch of countries. And that, too, he's limited in his authority. Let's just assume for a second that he doesn't get stopped because he might get challenged and he might get stopped here as well. But if he doesn't get stopped, it can only happen for 150 days. And then you're going to have to get congressional approval anyway. So at one point or another, Congress is going to have to weigh in. And we know the political winds have shifted against the president on tariffs as well, where you have more Republicans today than you did a year ago around this time, or around Liberation Day, as he called it, willing to vote against him on tariffs. It's still not a huge number, but it's enough to get to the majority threshold in the House and the Senate.